We're back and we're going to continue our topics and we'll move on to the National Basketball Association. It seems the West keep getting richer, and I'm talking about the moves that have been made over the last couple, I guess you could say the last month. You look at recently Memphis adding Jeff Green to their lineup, getting him from Dallas. Then you look at some of the other trades that you look at. Brandon Wright goes to Phoenix. They're looking to bulk up. You also look at some of the other players that have gone on. Rajon Rondo being the biggest, leaving the Boston Celtics, moving on to the Dallas Mavericks, who have probably one of the sickest starting fives out of all the teams there. Now, with that said, when you look how the Western Conference keeps shaping up, because there's so many teams, even from, never mind just 1 through 8, but 1 through 10, because there's still some teams that will like to creep up or could creep up and create some noise. Who is the front runner in that group?
I don't know. Lots of people are saying Memphis right now. I think that could be the front runner. It's just so deep, and they're going to just hammer on each other come playoff time. And I think that's why you see everyone bulking up, because in the East, you don't need that depth. In the West, you got to be deep team. You have to have scorers all over. You have to have defenders and bigs.
I like Dallas's, 5 right now. I think Dallas is, and Memphis, and if we talked on this before on the show. If you had the Grizzlies as well as they're doing, the Raptors as well as they're doing, can you imagine if the Grizzlies were back home where they were originally, back in Vancouver? That would be an interesting Canadian final. But I think the Grizzlies or Mavericks coming out of the West.
Okay, so would you give any credence to say some of the other teams that are in the mix? Would you say the Clippers would still be a favorite coming out of that? Or even better yet, Golden State, who seem to have a good all-round team. Never mind just, they have a great backcourt tandem.
Yeah.
With Klay Thompson and Steph Curry, but they actually have a team, which you would see that with the depth there.
Both those teams are really good teams. Like, both those teams could be in the NBA final in my mind. I think something's going on with the Clippers' chemistry. I don't know what's just not quite clicking, but Golden State, they rattle off 17 straight, against quality teams.
Yeah. It'd be kind of neat with the Clippers story, of course, came out last year. Everything they went through as an organization, to see them go deep in the playoffs and see them maybe compete for an NBA championship, that would be a great story.
Okay, guys, we're going to take another commercial break and return with more Gloves Are Up.